Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Elder Emunk Reactions. My name is Eric, and today we're checking out the brand new single from blink-182 called Fell in Love. Now, these guys have been doing a fantastic job of drip feeding us songs over the past few weeks leading up to this album, which comes out next Friday, guys. Finally, a brand new blink-182 album called One More Time with the original trio, and every song so far has just been perfect. We've got emotional, we've got fun, we've got nostalgia, we've got classic Blink, and it's been so much fun. So I'm excited to see what Fell in Love has to offer. It's a 2-minute song, it's a lyric video. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and check it out. That's an interesting start.
Late nights feeling kinda lonely. Drive home, no one's waiting for me. I don't miss the days before I fell for you.
It's just another go-lucky happy song.
Times fun but overrated. White lines fun but then you hate it. Cold hearts.
A little bit of a different tone for Tom though. A little bit more serious. Love that. Alright guys, give it to me. This is a bop. This is giving me like serious The Cure vibes, kind of like off of their self-titled album with those little sounds in the background. Reminds me of like Friday I'm in Love.
Now we can never pretend that we can only be friends. We should do it again and again. And honestly, I needed you. You needed me. It's crazy.
Oh my god, the new Blink-182 makes me so happy. Makes you wanna. So good. Give me those layers. Alright, so that was Blink-182 with their song Fell in Love. Let's talk about it. So here's the question we have to ask ourselves. Is this the last drop before the album? I kind of expected the last single to come out would be Anthem Part 3 right before the album, because I just feel like that kind of ties everything all together, and I feel like it deserves its own single. So I'm kind of curious if this is the one leading into the album. It's not exactly what I would have expected from them, so I'm still holding out that Anthem Part 3 drops maybe the Thursday before the album with an official music video, and then we go into the straight album and we get the additional, what one it can be, maybe 3 to 5 additional songs, at least one other that we know of. Talking about this song, this was so much fun. It's exactly what we want and expect from Blink. It is a 2-minute, just happy, fun song with all the Blink-182 tropes that we expect, the layering of the vocals. Something that I like is that each song almost pulls from one of their albums, where you could easily put them in one of those albums and it feels at home. And this one would feel perfectly at home on their self-titled album. It pulls from that the Cure vibe, especially I was noticing like Friday I'm in Love. It had like the little dun 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 ding 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 dun 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 that was playing on in the background. It had that kind of like happy vibe to it, and obviously self-titled, very influenced by the Cure, even featuring Robert Smith himself, which was really cool. So yeah, I thought it was great. It was a lot of fun. I love the vibe of every single song, and I think, or I know, that as a whole, just listening from this album from beginning to end is gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a fun, emotional, great journey. I can't wait, guys. Blink-182, one more week for their album. Let me know what you guys thought about Fell in Love. Let me know where you guys rank this upon the altar of new Blink-182 songs. And if you haven't yet, check out my other reactions. We got Dance With Me, which I just call the Ole 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 song now, which is probably my favorite of the releases so far. One More Time, that made me cry like a baby. More Than You Know, which was just a fun classic Blink-182 song. Man, what a time to be alive. To all my elder emos out there, Blink-182 is back, baby. I'll see you next time.